Now we got some qualification round action in open singles down on table number 1. That's Tom Mosher out of Saratoga Springs, New York on the left. Tony Spredeman on the right. Tony on the scoreboard first here in game number 1. It's just 1 game to 7. This will be our final qualification match here on table number 1 before the Super Doubles final starts in a few minutes. And one up into the air and off the table.
Never seen that happen. Yeah, really. There's no bounce. All set? Ready.
Tony Spredeman certainly, I would say, the favorite in open singles here this weekend. He played 7 qualifying rounds, each game to 7. Tony tried to come back with that tic-tac club push kick. Now he'll look at the pull kick. And instead goes with the sling. Mosher turns this one over. And Tony slams it home.
Come on, Mosher. Ready? Yeah. Things do work. Ready? Yeah.
Table 12, Mark Rouse, Bruce Wynn. Mark Rouse, Bruce Wynn. Table 12.
Thanks for the hint.
I couldn't hit it. Right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, let me get something here. I get too nervous playing against you.
You don't get to play me.
No, and the expectation, you know, my level versus what I should perform. It's like kind of skewed because it's like.
And we got some open singles action for you in the elimination bracket. It's a semifinal. Todd Lafredo on the left, Tony Spreadman on the right. Best 2 games out of 3 win by 2 in the third game. Winner of this one will advance to face David Vick in the open singles final. Tony Spreadman, of course, will shoot the pole kick. And Lafredo usually does a pretty good job defensively against him, although Tony does hit the first one here.
Hey, Rich and can I change that table to number 6, please? Number 6, and Rich Harper, number 6.
And shot attempt by Lafredo up into the air and off the table.
I went to grab for it, and I jammed right into those.
It's your fault.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
1-0 lead for Spreadman here in the first game. And Spreadman now 2 for 2.
Little overkill. Yep.
Went up into the air and off the table. Winding things down here at Runaway Bay, Texas. Super Doubles 2014. It does seem a little anticlimactic doing singles after a great weekend of doubles. Maybe for the players a little bit as well. It's been a very fun weekend here at the Runaway Bay Golf Resort. And slamming it home is Lafredo. Tony is now up 3-1.
All right, senior singles eliminations.
Oh, Tony, nice pass back along that outside wall.
13. Single elimination.
4-1 lead for Tony Spreadman.
14. Alan Turner, Monty Smith. Alan Turner, Monty Smith, 14. Senior single. USA single elimination.
And game number 1 goes to Spreadman.
Table number 4, Mark Krause, Bruce Wynn. Seniors, Bruce Wynn, table number 4.
Huh?
Mark Rasmussen, table number 4, super singles. Alan Turner, Lonnie Smith, table number 14. Colin Moser, Ed Gear, table number 13.
I don't need it. It's the same one up front too.
Tony Spredeman won the opening game. And again, the winner of this one will advance to the open singles final. Tony with a pass to the 3-rod. And the short side dink. Nice pass along that near wall. Nice reaction play by Lafredo. One here in game 2.
Ready?
Tony angling it in. What a beautiful shot that was.
Yep. Ready?
Tony slamming that one home.
Yep.
Spredeman leading 3-2, up a game. Semifinal open singles.
Table number 7.
And Lafredo answers.
Sanchez, table number 7.
Ready?
Amateur singles. Barry Brickley, Frank Sanchez, table number 7.
Spredeman really has shot it well so far in this match, although that quick effort to the long hole, somewhat predictable, blocked by Lafredo. And a timeout.
Ready when you are.
I'm fine. Yep.
Ooh, that one stuffed back into the goal by Spredeman. It's match point.
Set.
Yep.
Tony can win it right here and advance to the finals. But Lafredo comes back to block that dink. And there it is. Spredeman beats Lafredo to advance to the singles final.
Ready?
And we now have the open singles final for you. Down on table number 1, David Vick on the right, Tony Spredeman on the left. Won best 2 games out of 3 match to decide the Super Doubles 2014 Open Singles champion. Spredeman shooting the pole kick, and there's that cut angle. That is just a killer. It's 1-0. Here you are looking for the big long, perhaps the dink, and he just sits, waits, and angles. David Vick coming right back. Let's see what Vick's going to do. Looks like he wants to shoot a pole kick. And Vick does have a good one, although that one rimmed off the post and eventually up into the air and off the table. David Vick on the right, Tony Spredeman on the right, or rather on the left. 1-2 out of 3 match. The winner will be the Super Doubles Singles champion. And David Vick able to pump that one home. It's 1-1. Shout out to our good friend watching in Colorado, Patrick Ewell. One of our most avid watchers. Tony sitting, waiting. Vick daring him to hit the angle. And Tony decides to hit the big squared off split pole kick instead.
Ready?
2-1 lead here early on. First game for Tony Spredeman. Tony working it up the table. Boy, is that a difficult pass to stop. Not an easy pass to do. Off a dead stop, and Tony trying to come back with that pull kick. Looked like the hole was there. He hit it just wide. Congratulations to third place finishers in this event as that ball goes up and around and finally lands back in the goal area of Tony Spredeman. But third place finishers in open singles, Todd Lafredo and Cindy Head in open singles. That, when you're talking about combined titles between those two, it is an extraordinary number. The 2 greatest players in the history of American table soccer, and they finished 3rd and 4th here this weekend. When it comes to world championships, the number is something approaching 70 combined between those 2 players. Unimaginable number. And Vick able to stroke that one home. It's 2-2. Tony trying to go along the outside wall, stolen away by Vick. What a great performance by Blake Robertson earlier today in that Super Doubles final. It was just extraordinary to watch. You hear the term unconscious or in a groove or certainly on fire, and all of those terms applied to Blake. It happened very quickly. It didn't take long. 2 matches. He had 15 shots, and he made 14 of them. And the 5-rod percentage, the passing percentage, wasn't much behind that. That's a nice planned play there as Tony went along the outside wall to make it off that back wall. Picks it up on his 3-rod. And looks for the lead. And the hesitation, long pull kick. It's 3-2.
Ready? Ready?
Winding things down here on a Sunday evening in Runaway Bay, Texas. This will be our last commentated match of the weekend. Hope everyone has enjoyed our Inside Foods, netfoods.tv coverage. Tony comes back with that long dink, if you will. It's 4-2. David Vick can cut the lead to 1. And he does. It's 4-3.
Ready? Yeah.
And Tony closes out game number 1, again hammering home that pull kick.
Ready?
Second game underway. And Tony continuing to shoot the ball well. It's 1-0 here in the second.
Ready? Yeah.
One up into the air and off the table. He put back into play by Spreadman in his goal area. He leads 1-0 in games and score here in game number 2. And blocked back into the goal by Spreadman. It's 2-0. Tony Spreadman is just simply a tough matchup for everybody, especially in singles. It just doesn't seem to be much that anyone can do against him, perhaps unless your name is Ryan Moore. And, of course, occasionally Todd Lafredo has gotten him a couple of times this year, actually. But it takes a player of that kind of greatness, all-time greatness, to even compete with Tony in singles. Tony Spreadman, a man who, in a Tornado World Final, beat Frederic Collignon 6 out of 7 games, and probably should have been 6 straight games, and did it in such a style. Of course, we're talking about the 2008 Tornado Worlds. It was just extraordinary. Perhaps the greatest performance ever. And Tony, just an incredible singles player, and that was not a pull kick, folks. He brought it over, then took it back just a little bit of a push shot, and hammered it down the middle. But Tony in the singles format is as good probably as any player we've ever seen in singles. It is that simple. Frederic Collignon would be the only other guy probably in his class all time as far as a singles player. Ryan Moore certainly, perhaps at times, is in that arena as well, and of course Ryan needs to do it a few more times. Oh, big long pull shot there by Vic. Nice smooth release. It's 3-1. Of course, Tony loves to pass 2 to the 5. He'll also shoot with the left hand on the 2 rod. And that one was out there. David Vick comes around to take a look. And I agree. That was long. That was as long as you can hit a pull kick. Vick trying to come back with one, and Tony's not going to let him do that. It's match point. It's championship point for Tony Spreadman. Tony, that is a plan. Play back with a push kick. Boy, what a finish that would be. And now they're going at it. Nice save there by Tony. Passing it. He'll now quickly step into the forward position, won't he? He's thinking about it. But who knows what Tony will do. Instead, he banks it off that back wall and can put it away right here. For the win, Tony Spreadman. Tried to come back with that little push shot again. This one went wide of the goal. I don't think Tony wants to finish it traditionally. He wants to do something with a little flair on it. See what he has in mind. Outside bank attempt. Nice catch by Spreadman. Tic-tac. Full kick. Match over. Tony Spreadman defeats David Vick to win the 2014 Super Doubles Open Singles Championship.
The match. Ready? Set.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
Looking at the final of the B singles event, it's Blake Robertson on the left and Eddie Ahmad on the right side of your screen. Eddie up 2-1. You're in game number 1. And off the outside wall, Robertson, who really put on a show earlier on in the Super Doubles, trying to add the B singles title, basically the pro singles title, to his weekend's work. Yeah, nice shot there by Eddie, who gets the left hand back there to slap it in. It's 3-2. Just finishing up here at the 2014 Super Doubles event. Thought we'd visit with you one more time. Robertson hammers that one home. It's 3-3. Nice catch by Ahmad. Eddie will set it up. And then that one knocked into the goal. It's 4-3. And just like that, Blake Robertson able to tie it up at 4. And stroking it home here, the first game goes to Eddie Ahmad. Again, Eddie able to strike first here in game 2. And Robertson powers it home from goal. Robertson back on top 2-1.
Set.
Three 3-1 lead now for Blake Robertson here in game number 2. And we're going to get a timeout here.
That's all right. That's why I called time. Me, I was waiting until it was
Yep. That's it.
Blake Robertson will put it back into play. And Blake now up 4-1. Eddie Ahmad scored the first point of the second game after winning the opening game, but 4 in a row from the new Super Doubles champion Blake Robertson. And it's one game apiece. Robertson starting to feel it, but a couple of good blocks there from Eddie Ahmad. That one just off the near post. The B singles championship at stake. Blake Robertson back in control here. Has scored 7 of the last 8, now 8 of the last 9 goals in this match. Tic-tacking Ahmad. Eddie will get another chance here. Ahmad looking for goals here. Robertson picks that one up off the back wall with his 5. Match point. Another nice catch there by Eddie Ahmad. Oh, looped around the ball, and somehow Robertson was there. And Ahmad on the scoreboard here in Game 3. It's now 4-1. It's tic-tac pull kick there from Eddie. And a steal. Ahmad can cut the lead to 2. And he does as he hits that near corner. Remains championship point for Blake Robertson. Looking at the stick pass. Tried to go wall. And Blake can put it away right here. And he does. So Blake Robertson defeats Eddie Ahmad to win B singles here at the 2014 Warrior Super Doubles event.
Okay. Due. Questo è finito, no? Ok. Okay. Yeah.
ادري بس انه ما تطلع اكثر من هني. شنو الحكمه؟ انا بخيل نفس الشيء.
يلا شباب جاهزين؟ ثاني ها؟
عموما ترى درجة الحرارة اليوم 21 مو وايد فرق.
مرة بريك داخل مرة الجو زين.
بس عادي برا موجود. Okay.
ايه بسطاف ميولة وجه مولة لا سيدة سيدة
Yeah.
Nein, wieder.
Ja, okay, das mal alles.
Right?